Let me know whether this describes you, because it describes the majority of people in business. You've got some marketing strategy, you're actually getting in front of potential clients, you're getting in front of the right audience, you are having good conversations, you're offering good value, you're offering good solutions, and people are buying into whatever it is you're selling or doing. And you're keeping busy. And the next thing is you're going back to that same process, and that's a good thing, that you want more audience, more people through the sales pipeline. And I'll bet you're neglecting one of the richest sources of business, a gold mine, and that's your regular clients. What is your client retention strategy? That is absolutely key, because I can tell you your competitors are after your clients. Your competitors are already pitching to your clients, and you want to make sure you retain as many as possible, because a retained client already knows what value you offer. A retained client is the best person to make an introduction, a referral to more clients, if you know how to ask for it, if you know how to handle it. That's going to be the subject of the final video. But also, a client's circumstances change from month to month, from year to year, just as your circumstances change. Your needs change. Your aspirations may change. All sorts of things change in your life. But how many of the people that supply you with services stay in touch with you? How many of those people are there when your needs have changed? Or do they just assume you'll automatically go back to them and seek them out? Well, don't take that chance. You need a client retention strategy. You need the ability to stay in touch with people that have already become clients of yours. Very, very key. And it's easy enough to do. I've recently been talking to a couple of people on Marketing Crew, and that's been one of the questions I've asked during lockdown. How many of your past clients have you been in touch? And sometimes we're reluctant to do that because we know we haven't been in touch as much as we should have been. But in 2 instances, I know where they've actually gone back and reached out to clients. They've ended up doing more business. So don't be afraid to get back in touch with clients that you've lost touch with. And just see how they're doing. How's everything affecting them? They'll be impressed with that. One of the biggest culprits are in the high street, with restaurants, cafes, any bars, any establishment that does not stay in touch. They have put a lot of money into acquiring a high street setup. They know the ongoing cost of that. And in many ways, they've got good visibility. People can keep coming in. But I wonder how many people that have had parties at a pub or at a restaurant are kept in touch with. I actually help a restaurant in the Mendips stay in touch with all their clients and build their clientele. They have an opted-in mailing list of around 400 people, so that when a menu changes, when an event happens, when Easter's coming up and there's something special happening, then a quick email to all those people gets opened by between 54 and 60% of people. Open it, and they don't need to advertise. That, with a few posts on Facebook, gets all the advertising, all the business they can possibly hope for. And the customers that give their email address value it. They like to feel that they're one ahead of everybody else because they get advance information about what's happening. And if you're a restaurant or a bar that's listening to this, reach out to me and I'll show you how you can implement this very, very easily indeed. It's not rocket science. It's just valuing the retention of a client. And whilst it's fairly obvious now that I've described it, I wonder what your retention strategy is for you, the clients that you've dealt with in the past. Because their circumstances are changing, and maybe their loyalties are too. Until the next call, which is the final one, which is all about referrals and introductions, thanks for listening.